what he needs is a looking in the dark, I need no sight. That fool on like bite. Boom from the and I take it. What the Fed get, little money in a big spark my dog, then I headed to the park. Boy, I ain't got no heart. Miss my home, is it ever so deep? Walking in the heat while I bump Jay's beats. I'm a Hexties, O's from Gravy Height. Got no feel, better come and fight. Too dope, got rope in my backpack. Lil' wanna bump Jay's beats. Got steez, oh please, give me all that. Owe me money, I'ma need some cash back. Understand, I'm a leader. I'm gonna complete it. Turn around, baby girl, I'm cold in the club, got yo shivering, stole yo like the bling ring, backpack full of that loot. I'm so petty, I'ma teeth your boots.
Shows, where they at? Sold out, to the world. Get the bag, get the money. Your mom, she still love it. Never wife, I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Boys bugging on pesticide. 4 buddy stream like I'm born 5. MK2, it's a joyride. She jolly stream like Mr. High. Boys in the stoop, all the yo, we quiet. Got it in the buns where I'm at, 5 guys. Meal with the fries, eyes on the prize, it's the bang, bang, bang. Gave me no money, just save. Only ever trying to get paid. Pop it, bop it, lock it, fake. I don't know how I got paid. Got a little punch, got it in a rose. 10 like Ben 10, wrist on froze. Merch seller full name Jason Clothes. Never sold out, but I sold out shows.
Baby, no money.
This right here is a 100% certified slapper.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Ranger Suarez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mark Vientos.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Stepping in, number 11. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third. The third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. First pitch just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that is in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. And it's 1-0. One gone, runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And the pitch. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
3-2.
There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Suarez goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Lawrence Butler at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out and a runner at second. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Butler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability.
It's down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, Sean Manaea. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And here it comes. Fought off foul. And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Here's Trey Turner. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Mets leading by 4 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Brandon Marsh.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys...
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man at second here with 2 away. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Out to short. Lindor slings to first, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter. In there, and it's 0-1. A big swing and a miss.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Real Muto makes the play, and that is that. Mets go down quickly. They lead 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's going to be JT Real Muto. Manaea back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one ran inside, almost got him. Manaea, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Bryson Stott, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball.
James
2 strikes.
Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Ripped on a line. Corrals it. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. That's in there. That's strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. There's the strike. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Kyle Schwarber. The lefty fires. And that one is in for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The pitch.
Ball in.
And he makes the catch. 1 down.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Martinez makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Harper stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a foul ball. That one misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up the middle. Lindor on to first. Harper retired. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Lawrence Butler. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. Martinez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Nimmo. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's in there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa, and right back to the mound. The throw to first, 1 up, 1 down. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Suarez back to work. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Foul ball. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man at first, Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one misses. 1-0. Strike one. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Just misses with that one.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Butler brings it in, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That one ripped, but foul. The Phils down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. At Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Trey Turner gloves it, whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Into the outfield, base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Man at first, one away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Man at first, J.D. Martinez. Up now for the Mets. Swing and a tapper. Real Muto to first. And Martinez is out. That's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom six. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get him knocked sometimes.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The wind and the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one fouled off. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a full count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hard hit to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's your 1. On the ground, out to short. On to first. Marte retired. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Alvarez on third with 2 out. Out front and foul to the left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him. And that is that. And we're back. And now here is Edmundo Sosa. And a pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, here's
the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, that'll put the infielders on their toes a little bit more. Time to lock in on that double play possibility. Won't be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
Alonso over at first with 1 away. To third. And that one handled. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one way outside. Ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Maton getting loose as well. Next offering way off the plate. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Butler makes a nice running catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder.
Number 4,
Lawrence Butler. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's one gone. And Martinez 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Carlos Estevez takes over on the mound.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw to third, and he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom of the 9th, here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The line to kick the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Foul ball there. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. That one out to right. Butler puts it away. Ground tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He's in there. He's 2 outs away. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Swung and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lindor tossed to second. Out. A double play to end it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Trying